Alright, so welcome again to another video about true DeFi. Okay. This video I hope finds you well and I hope you understand what you're doing when you make yield farming. Um, as you guys remember, 4 weeks ago I started to record everything what I'm doing, my opinions in generally, alright? So keep that in mind. I'm not giving you financial advice. I'm not telling you what you're supposed to do. I'm just showing what I'm doing and how I see the things. Okay. As you remember, I started with almost $4,000. Okay, but in reality, I didn't start with 4,000. I start with 1.13 ETH. Okay, since that time, you can take a graphic and see it. The market crashed with almost 35%. Now, when you are making yield farming, basically you are accumulating more coins. You are not accumulating a stable coin. Nobody's guarantee you it is gonna stay to 3,500 when I start, for example, to record the video and to share with you guys. Okay, so the market is gonna go down and up and down and up. What we see in the last 4 weeks, it's only going down. Okay, I'm not making you charts and how I'm predicting the future and how it's going with all the things what is going around the world and why market is crashing and all these kind of things. Personally, I don't care. Personally, I know if I'm gonna accumulate more it over the time, in the end of the day, in 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, who knows, I'm gonna be happy with that. Okay, so you need to understand yield farming is not something you get in today, you put your rent money and you're gonna make a lot of money and pay your rent from yield farming. Now, if you're gonna have a lot of capital, yes, you might be able to do. Okay, so in the last 4 weeks, I'm farming it with USDC. Okay, it is the most safe thing what I can ever recommend to somebody, if I can recommend, but I'm not recommending. Because it's one of the not is the silver in crypto. Okay, it's a very strong asset. Okay, if we can call it that. With the rewards, what I make it for last 4 weeks, I bought OVN with USDC plus. Okay, yes, I know also OVN it's risky. It can go up and down, and yeah, but with the rewards, okay. So take that with a great salt. Okay, so when I invest 1.13 it, okay, now my pool, this one what I'm farming now, this one the it with USDC, it is around 1.1024 it. I lost some it because rebalancing. For example, you can see it yesterday. I put it on auto on VFAT, and you can see one, two, three times only yesterday. Okay, so yeah, you lose some money on that one, but the rewards what I get it yesterday and in the last 3 days. Okay, you can see it here in my wallet. It's a 0.032 it. Okay, so now when we go back to my Excel, this is why it's important to understand what's going on and make your own decisions in the end of the day. So my pool, which I own currently, it's worth 1.1024 it. The rewards what I have, it's a 0.032, which I have them in my wallet. I'm going to decide today and what pool I'm going to jump in with them. And my OV and USDC plus on this moment, when the market it's crashed only yesterday with 20%, it's a 0.1735 it, okay, which puts me all together on 1.3087 it. So I'm on profit. Okay, may I consider it a profit with around 1.7 it, which my opinion is good. I mean, how much is gonna worth now this 1.7 it? It's around 400. So in 4 weeks, I can say I make a 400 profit. Okay, if you want to calculate in dollars. But me personally, I'm gonna say I make a 0.17 it, because everybody we see things different. Okay, me I want to accumulate more it. So when the bull market is gonna come, if it's gonna come in 1 year, 2 years, who knows? Somebody can predict this kind of things. Nobody can predict. So when it's gonna come, I'm gonna have a bug, which I started with a small amount of money, in my opinion. 4,000 is nothing. Okay. And I end up to make some profit in that time. Okay. This is the whole point of field farming. Okay. You need to make the money when the market is going down, and you need to take profit when the market is going up. Never forget that. Okay, so this is my opinion. This is how I see things. I'm gonna just leave it. So VFA they're gonna do all these things because I see it is still dumping. Personally, I don't care if it's gonna rebalance every 2 hours. Sometimes you are waiting 1 2 hours so they start the rebalance. Okay, I like it to make it manual, but when the market is dumping so high, it's better you leave them to make it. It's more simple. So yeah, it is what it is. We wait the market to stop dumping, and after we can plan new strategies. Okay, so let's go back to the experiment what I started last week when I start two pools. Okay, on Crystal I start one and one on Beefy. Okay. Uh, Very important to understand, on Crystal you manage your position by yourself. Okay, if you check my last video, I put a range of 15% down, 50% up to be, let's say, safe. I know. You can use Crystal if you want, or you can just come here and collect some rewards, some points in crystals, and hopefully we're gonna have an airdrop from them. It's up to you, do whatever you think. So how is going this position? Performance minus 20%. Okay, if you come here, I'm out of range, a lot of out of range. I mean, nothing to say on that. Because yeah, but personally, I don't know what exactly I'm gonna do, if I'm gonna touch it or not. Most of probably I'm gonna leave it alone because I'm in a loss, so last dollar cost. Okay, because if I take out this money, most of probably I'm gonna have the same matic or the same it, but because I started in USDT, so let's see how it's gonna play. On this one, I'm out of range, and the overall worth of the pool is 232. Okay, if you come on Beefy and you check on this one again, we are down 79.66, but this pool it's worth it 244. So if you want something to don't have headaches and all these kind of things, you might do it by yourself straight from Beefy, and you're gonna leave it alone, my opinion. If you don't have the time, but if you have the time to manage your pools and all these kind of things, I prefer to do it by myself. But if you have a small amount of money, this is the important thing. If you have like 500, 600 and you start, it's better just leave it in Beefy and see how everything is going. Now we can see they have a crazy API all the time. When the market is dumping a lot, the APIs they are going high and crazy. You don't expect to see 2864 API always. It's yeah, it's because of the market going down. But looks like the way how they calculate the things and how they set up the range, it's working in the long run. Maybe you want to put some money here and leave it and come back after 1 year, 2 year and see how everything is go. Okay. Personally, I prefer to manage by myself. This one I didn't touch it, I didn't rebalance it because I just want to show you in the video how is the results. Okay, how everything is working. We can see here we have a profit of 2.13. It's nothing if the fee would be making almost 1 week, but the APR it's around 50 and when it was in the range. Okay, but now it's out of range for some time, so let's see if its market is gonna go up or not, and let's see what I'm gonna decide to do with this one. Overall, you can pause the video, you can make a screenshot and you can see on this one the numbers I didn't set up, didn't fix them here, but overall personally I just want to accumulate more it. Okay, now it's up to you what you're gonna do, which pools you're gonna jump in, but the true DeFi is not something where you can go for 1 week or 2 weeks. You know, it's something you need to go for long term. Until next one, be safe out there. Bye.